This episode of Bourbon on Ice, presented by your friend Frosty and your bartender, Mike Whiskey, is brought to you by the Cape Media Center of Cape Cod, Massachusetts. The views and opinions expressed during this podcast do not necessarily reflect those of the Cape Media Center. Listener discretion is advised. Hey, Frosty.
Yeah, Whiskey.
You ever notice how the symphony orchestra conductors, those guys?
Yeah.
You ever notice how whenever you get a photo of them, they always look mid-orgasm?
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Just roll the music. Welcome, listeners, to Bourbon on Ice.
Where we talk about everything nerdy, like gentlemen.
Join us every week for our local Cape Cod take on, well, everything.
Laugh, cry, be confused, and laugh some more.
I'm your friend Frosty.
And I'm your bartender, Mike Whiskey. Stay tuned.
You think they'll like the episode?
Oh, they'll definitely love it.
I can't believe that's how we're starting off this season.
Do you not like it?
It's too late. It's too late. It's out there over the internet. Now you've colored 2023. That's the note that we've... Welcome back.
It sounds like a great note to start on.
Welcome back to Bourbon on Ice, people. Happy 2023. I am your friend Frosty.
And I am your bartender, Mike Whiskey.
And we are about to discuss all things nerdy. Like
gentlemen.
No, not after that intro. I can't believe you. Oh my gosh, that's great. Okay.
You didn't even notice the pun you made. The right note to start this.
I did notice it. I did, and I'm like kicking myself over here. Okay. Hope everyone had a great holiday season. I did not. It was full of terror and misery and evil. I work in the package delivery system, people. What do you expect?
It's true. It's true.
Yep. But it's over, and we can put it behind us. And you know what we're putting behind us?
What are we putting behind us?
All of our crazy shenanigans and all of our wackiness and weirdness, because we're taking the show in a brand new direction. We are going to be relevant, topical, poignant even, starting now.
Insightful.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that.
Yes,
I like
insightful and cognizant.
Oh, that is a good $10 word.
Right?
Yeah.
That was 15 points in Scrabble the other day.
I am a really sore loser when it comes to Scrabble. Ask the people that I have played with. I'm talking like upturned tables, tiles thrown everywhere. I'm talking like
the
swearing vengeance, undying vengeance.
Flip the table meme exemplified by Frosty.
Yeah.
In Scrabble.
We are going to talk about stuff that is relevant and topical. I make that swear right now. Starting first, we are going to be talking about,
Oh, hey, did you ever beat Chuck in Heart Gold?
Oh my gosh.
Or Soul Silver, I should say.
Okay, so you want to talk about my Pokemon journey. All right, I tried. I beat him,
Okay.
and then I beat the lady in the lighthouse.
Oh,
but
cool.
it's just, I've reached that point in playing video games where I know what's going to happen, sort of. And I can't enjoy the moment. I can't live in the moment anymore. I'm trying to do too much that's ahead, and it's really throwing me off. I went back to the, what is it, Ecritique, and the Azalea Place, and I'm down in the well with a Mankey trying to turn into a Primeape, trying to see what the heck is down here, because potentially it'll be good for experience points.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to know because I needed to beat some gym leaders now, too.
I suppose the next one is
Price.
Ice Guy?
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
What a nice guy. Oh!
Speaking of ice, it has been remarkably... I'm not going to jinx it too much, but the weather has been decent.
It's been mild.
Except back during the Christmas season. Oh my gosh. I don't know who the hell ordered a white Christmas, but when I find out, I will find you. Do you know what it's like driving a truck and that stuff? It's awful. Where's Whiskey?
Oh. Here I am.
Now I get it. Excuse me, I have to go track him down. You did this to me. Why? I just gotta ask, during the Christmas season, what was the worst thing that happened to you?
The worst thing that happened to me?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I didn't really have anything bad happen to me.
It all ran together and you're so jaded now,
Yeah.
basically.
Well, no, I mean, I had a wonderful Christmas.
Boo. Boo, hiss, boo. Okay, we got sidetracked. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, first, we need to talk about that whole political snafu that's going on. Oh my gosh, did I tell you? I got, out of nowhere,
Yeah.
the craziest Christmas gift.
No, what was it?
Okay, it's sexy.
Oh.
Yeah, so, inappropriate. You know what? I shouldn't be saying this in our first episode, but considering how you started the episode, I think that ship is already freaking sailed.
Whoosh.
We're all sitting there, we're
Colin.
opening up, oh, you got me this, how thoughtful. You got me that, how thoughtful. It's like Kirk, Robbie, Kevin, and I were all sitting there under the tree. The dogs are like, what's happening? There's wrapping paper everywhere.
Oh, my Mama Whiskey's dog, Boats, gets so involved. He tears through wrapping paper. He loves wrapping paper.
We used to do that too with my dogs back in Billerica, but, these ones just aren't having it.
Oh.
They don't care.
Nope.
Okay. Anyway, there's a chest that is presented to me. An actual, honest-to-God chest. It looked like a freaking treasure chest. And like, okay, is this a booby trap or something? I'm not saying who gave me this gift, but you know out of the three people who it could be, so...
That's an investigation roll to make sure it's not trapped.
I have dice in my pocket. Hang on. And go. It's a 4.
That's a shame. That's a 4, and that's a shame.
I got so many dice for Christmas.
I'd be willing to bet.
I got like 3 sets.
One of them from me.
That's right. Okay, but anyway, I open the chest, and I'm looking at this thing. It's made of leather, and it's black, and I'm like, oh, is it a jacket? No, says the gifter. Is it a pair of pants? No. I'm pulling it out. It's like long. It's like, is this some sort of... Holy crap! It's a sleep sack!
I
didn't say crap.
I don't know what a sleep sack is.
Basically, it's a sleeping bag which you tie someone into.
Oh.
It's for fun, recreational use.
Quote unquote recreation.
I could not have opened this present in the presence of anyone else. We're standing there with like, I got you a book on Egypt because I know you love Egypt. I got you this cute little figurine because I know you love figurines. I got you a filthy, naughty bondage toy because I know you're a sick, dirty perv. Aww, Merry Christmas. My people know me.
Yes, they do.
What did you get?
Books. I got lots of books.
Oh, nice.
I got the complete works of Flavius Josephus.
Oh, wait. I know him.
Do you?
Yeah, you mentioned him before.
Yeah.
Not today, but you mentioned it to me elsewhere.
Yeah, and 3 books out of the Lankmar series of novels from Fritz Lieber. He's the guy who basically termed the word swords and sorceries.
I'm at a loss on that one.
That's fair.
Sorry. Sounds interesting, though.
Yeah.
Sounds very interesting. Anything else interesting? Maybe a gift from a dear friend, maybe a podcasting co-host. You never know.
One of the best gifts that I got this year.
Oh, stop. Continue. Now.
I received a wooden... It's not quite a mug. It's more like a... It's not
a stein.
Yeah, it's a bit more of a stein. A wooden stein with the metal inside with the Zelda insignia on top of it. It was very nice, very thoughtful.
You're welcome. I figure you should be drinking whenever I'm around and you're forced to drink, you should be drinking it out of a mighty stein.
I'll get my dwarven songs going and drink from that.
Okay, so back to the situation in Washington. Oh, actually, that reminds me. This is a friend of mine years ago. Her name was Hope.
Yep.
She used to work at the 99 in Burlington, and one day she was being told to close up. She was a waitress. She was being told to close up the bar area, and they had those big big ale mug type of things with the handles. Unfortunately, she's also a musical theater major, so she grabs 2 in one hand, she grabs 2 in the other, and she's looking at them, and she's alone in the restaurant. So she skips to the kitchen, holding them up, singing to herself, drink, drink, two skies that are bright and two eyes that are white. And that's when the manager comes back into the room.
Caught.
Not the best time to be pulling out the student prince. Awesome. I lost my train of thought. Where were we?
Oh yeah, the thing that was happening. It was going on.
Right.
What? Did I ever tell you about the time I saw a child therapist?
You have a child therapist?
The little punk was more interested in his Legos than me.
Oh my! You know who's gonna make me suffer this year? Unfortunately, I gave Kevin a bad gift, a really bad gift,
a book of puns,
a day calendar of dad jokes.
Oh my gosh! Why didn't you give that to me?
Because you'd use it. Unfortunately, so is he. Unfortunately, so is he. And he's posting them on Facebook, and I'm just like, I'm gonna dive into a whole greet you all in 2024. Why did I inflict this on the world?
Oh.
The thing I really wanted this year, but mysteriously wasn't under my tree because everyone loves me, but not this much.
Oh.
PS5.
Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Unfortunately, the writing's on the wall for the PS4. As of 2005, according to an official spokesman from PlayStation...
2005?
Yeah. Sorry, 2025. There we go. We haven't uncorked the mystery of time travel yet. No. None of us are David Tennant. Or Matt Smith.
Or Peter Capaldi.
Who?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a mercy killing people. Anyway, 2025, there will no longer be any PlayStation 4 games. And I already saw this because they came out with Destroy All Humans 2.
Okay.
And I loved playing that back in college. I would just while away the hours, wiping out the military and probing people. And yes, that's exactly how it sounds. You use an anal probe.
I need to show you the game Naughty Bear.
You do.
It's beautiful. You play a stuffed bear named Naughty. And because you weren't invited to Daddles' birthday party, all the other stuffed bears must die in the most horrible and gruesome ways possible.
Sold.
And it's all with a T rating because it's instead of blood and gore, it's fluff.
I'm sold. I want this. Is it on Steam? How do I play this magical game?
I've got it at my house. It was for the Xbox 360. So it's older, but
I still want to.
Still worth playing.
Let me think. Anyway, the game, I wanted to buy it because they just re-released it for, they just remastered and everything. I said, I can't wait to buy it. Nope, only available on PS5.
Oh.
And that's when I knew, there's the writing on the wall.
Yep.
The end is coming. So I'm not buying any new games this year until I get a PS5.
If Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, that remake comes out, and they release it for PS4 as well, that's when I'll get.
Oh my gosh. That was a terrible movie.
Terrible movie, but a great game.
You're not kidding.
No.
Really?
Yeah. The game was great. The movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The movie was a giant steaming pile of crap.
Back in the era, we're still in the era, when
Error.
when video game movies do not translate very well.
Oh my! We could fill an entire episode with all the reviews of bad video game movies. We could fill a year.
Uncharted just came out.
That was great.
Was it?
That was really good.
You saw it?
Yes. The best thing about it was they didn't stick to any one movie.
Oh.
They cherry-picked parts from all of the games and put it together, and they set it up for another one. And they didn't follow a linear script, as in, this is game one, movie one. It was separate. There was enough of the characters and enough of the action that it was really great. And you were invested in it.
I stand corrected.
Yep. And don't forget the Sonic the Hedgehog movies.
Sonic the Hedgehog, yeah, those came out and those are pretty good. I saw both of them.
The Mario movie. I don't know how it's going to be. I will still see it.
Like the D&D movie, I am cautiously optimistic.
Hang on.
Very, very cautiously optimistic.
Hang on. I'm not Jewish, but I'm doing this anyway. Toy. We are not optimistic about the D&D movie, are we? We are?
Yeah, my needle's been tipped to the just barely cautiously optimistic. I thought it was gonna be crap, and then the second trailer came out, and I'm just like,
Those people making trailers, they have their work cut out for them.
They do.
They have this sole ability to sell or break a movie.
It's true.
Okay, so the anniversary of the January 6th attack, it's been 2 years. Oh, actually, remember that? You were telling me about that bear thing. That reminded me of something years ago. People used to ask me what was my favorite online game.
Yep.
And I would tell them, Binky the Bear.
Binky the Bear?
It was a very limited release underground game from Disney.
Really? Disney?
Epcot used to have a place called Illuminations.
Okay.
I think that's what it was called.
Watch this video about nonsense and just waffling on become our most popular episode.
Not Illuminations. What am I talking about? That was the fireworks display, which is also gone, which was great. No, they had, in the Future World area, you could walk into some of these places and they would have their take on virtual reality and stuff. It was rudimentary, but they had kiosks where you could play several games. And one of them was Binky the Bear. And you have this nice 10 by 10 grid. Mm-hmm. And there's Binky the Bear, who is a soft, kind of blue, furry little bear. And on the opposite side of the grid is a pot of honey.
Okay.
And he's in a forest, and you hear little birdies chirping. And the objective is get Binky the Bear across the forest to the honey spot. So if you click on a square in front of you, Binky moves to it going, hoo-hoo. And if you click on another square, he moves to it going, hoo-hoo. But if you click on the wrong square, all of a sudden the ground drops away and Binky vanishes without... And then you hear one of several things. One, you hear a deafening thud. Or you hear a splash and snap, 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 snap. Or you hear the sound of machinery.
Oh my goodness.
And then Binky just appears back on the opposite side where he started. I know, this was from Disney. Greatest game ever.
I guess so.
You know what you get if you actually touch the honey spot safely?
What?
A guitar riff.
The Cape Media Center, located in Dennisport, Cape Cod, Massachusetts, is a non-profit community media center and the public access TV station for the towns of Barnstable, Yarmouth, Dennis, Harwich, and Chatham. Our mission is to build community through media, enhance democratic communication, and facilitate free expression by providing these towns with a state-of-the-art media resource center. Members can become trained in our video and audio equipment and produce their own media content. Membership includes training classes, access to our field equipment, studios and facility, as well as airtime. Podcasters and music producers can share their content on our website. For more information, visit capemedia.org.
This episode of Bourbon on Ice is brought to you by Market Street Bookshop in Mashpee Commons, located at 31 Market Street, Mashpee, Massachusetts. Embrace diversity and find support for local authors and artists at the Market Street Bookshop, where your favorite new read is just a browse away. For more information, give them a call at 508-539-6985. All right, time to be serious. We have whittled away this topic of ours, but we should really talk about...
we should talk about...
the Democratic Senator Warnock. Yeah, I think we should talk about that. Let me just pull up some information on it.
What about that thing that's been going on with D&D?
What's going on with D&D?
Oh, you haven't heard?
Are you talking about the Journeys Through the Citadel?
No, not the book that you just got, which is awesome, by the way. We'll be talking about that in a later segment. Tune in next time.
Yes. That's called a sneak preview. So what's this thing going on?
Oh, no. Wizard of the Coast released their leaked their new version of the Open Gaming License. Which is basically what allows content creators on YouTube and stuff to publish new materials that are compatible with 5e.
So what?
I know that was a lot of words. That was word salad.
And not even with good dressing.
No, not at all.
No bacon bits.
Or French dressing. Why did I say French? I was thinking of ranch.
Anyways. French ranch.
Ew.
That can't taste good.
No, absolutely not. Anyways.
So Senator Warnock.
Anyways, I was getting sidetracked.
Oh, right, the D&D thing.
Yeah, the D&D thing. Yeah, the Wizards released their new open gaming license that basically says, we own your crap. if you decide to publish anything with us.
No.
Yeah. I mean, it's legally, you still own your crap, but we own it too.
That's unpleasant.
No, Wizards of the Coast is being a very greedy dragon with their Dungeons and Dragons stuff.
Greedy dragon.
Oh, yes.
Is that like a thing that the D&D people say?
No, not really. I've not seen it before.
We should break it into the lexicon. You are being a greedy dragon. Well, aren't you a greedy dragon?
Let's bring it in.
Oh, here comes that whiskey. He's a greedy dragon.
I am, but only for whiskey. Give me booze.
Yay, booze. I love booze. Well, I do.
Yeah.
Booze is amazing.
Yeah.
I think that there should be more of it. On this show, at least.
Yeah.
For us.
What's your favorite cocktail?
Oh, that's unfair. I had to give up my favorite cocktail.
Oh.
Because of the diabetes.
Yep.
It's called ocean water.
Ocean water. How do you make it?
Okay, and I know the recipe by heart. During 2020, a lot of people dedicated their lives to...
New hobbies.
Yes. Making bread, learning to garden, perfecting the art of baking, writing essays, going back to school. I learned how to mix cocktails.
Nice.
I got really freaking good at it. And I came upon my favorite one ever, and now I can't drink it. Okay, it's called ocean water or spiked ocean water.
Okay.
You get a rock glass, pour some ice into it, and you start with coconut rum on the bottom.
Okay.
Then you put blue curacao on top.
Ooh.
Then you fill it with lemon lime soda. Then you drop a little fishy into it, a Swedish fish or a gummy shark.
Oh, nice.
I know, right?
Oh, both.
It's great. That's simple.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you have to do.
That sounds good too.
I know, and I used to have, when I was suffering anhydrosis because I didn't realize I was barreling towards diabetes. I didn't realize that this was worse, so I was having 2 or 3 a week.
Oh no.
I nearly drowned on dry land from ocean water. Why are we laughing? This is terrible.
It is terrible.
Yeah. All right. We should take a moment to talk about some of the deaths that happened in the last year that... Oh my gosh. That just reminded me.
What reminded you? Death reminded you?
Yes, death has a way of always being near me.
I've noticed that. That
Yeah.
might explain your dour personality.
I'm going to be having Spring-Heeled Jack. That's the death card from the Steampunk Tarot tattooed on me. I can only imagine the misfortune that will follow me, but it's going to look boss.
Yeah.
Okay. I was miserable during the month of December, as per usual.
Yeah.
And then someone reminded me of something.
Yeah.
Robert, actually, he had a doctor's appointment to go to on December 30th, and all of a sudden I remembered, wait a second. Oh, that date. When I went blind and was unable to see, I was told that my eye surgery, the earliest date would be December 30th.
Oh, wow.
I know. I was really in despair.
Thank the Lord that you got bumped up to April, was it?
Yeah, someone had a cancellation. It was either March or April, but someone had a cancellation. And if it wasn't for that, I would have gone the entire year
Blind.
Crashing into everything. I wouldn't have been working this job. Oh, no. I wouldn't be working this job. I wouldn't be here doing more podcasts. It would just be that was it. I'd stop living for the year.
I saw that thought whisper sweet nothings into your ear.
That's a good song, Sweet Nothings, Florence and the Machine. But yeah. So all I can think is, I did have a Christmas gift, and it was not to wait until Christmas for that.
That's a great Christmas gift.
It is. It really is. I have to be thankful for that. Thank the universe and God above and everyone else who was involved, like the doctors and the anesthesiologist who inspired me to sing dirty songs while I was under. I still really wish that someone had filmed it.
Oh, speaking of songs, have you updated your music playlist?
I may have. Wait, this is my first one of the year. To the internet. Away!
No, I'm just asking because I've added another 100 or so songs since last we did that.
100?
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
No. I was wondering if you wanted to do a 2.0 for the new year of our music playlist.
We absolutely have to do a 2.0, but I'm feeling self-conscious and miserable now. Hang on. I have to run to the YouTube. Wait, that no one says the YouTube.
No, they don't. You sound very uncool.
I sound very old.
Yes.
Sometimes I like attaching the in front of people's names just to make people look at me weird. Like, is the Brian around? They ask like, there's more than one? Isn't there? Why? What have you heard?
There's 2. What are you looking at?
I'm pulling up my list right now, and I can see that some of my videos are now unavailable.
Oh, no.
They must have removed some.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. But
I should check my list.
hang on, I'm going all the way down to the bottom. And, oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I added 11 songs. You added 100 and I added 11 stinking songs?
Yeah.
No, but they're stinking. They're really good.
Yeah. I've brought my total up to 211 songs.
Look, there's David Bowie right there.
Nice. David Bowie.
Did you just little Karibo me?
Yes.
Oh. Here's hoping he makes more episodes this year. I love that guy.
Oh, he's awesome.
He's awesome. Completely unhinged in the best way. He's a mad genius. I love everything he does.
Same as Team 4-Star and whoever was behind the SAO abridged series. I got you cracking up.
Oh, I'm just fond memories. I used to go to the Sigsia house in Hyannis while there was a chorus practice, and I would sit in the back room because I had to give someone a ride. And new episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged would come up, and I'd be sitting there with like my fist dug into my mouth going,
Trying not to laugh.
because there's a choir practice going on in the next room. It's like, they're singing Broadway and religious songs. Like,
Nope.
Spirits, sweet spirits are in this very room. In the next room, it's, Ishizu, what are you doing here? I'm like,
I'm at soup. What do you mean you're at soup? Why are you buying clothes at the soup store?
that's great.
That's a classic.
That is a classic. It really is.
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh, come down off of that laughing
Let's
fit.
come down off of that. Okay, we have a whole lot of fodder from Marjorie Taylor Greene that we have to unload. We should get to that. But first, I just want to take a quick second. Out of nowhere, I got a call from my friend Carl.
Van Wink. Oh.
No. My friend Carl. His lungs have been severely damaged,
Oh,
and
no.
he's in the hospital right now, and I have not been able to reach him for weeks now. I'm really worried about him. So I'm hoping this podcast reaches Carl. He's a good guy. I'm hoping that wherever he is, he can hear us and know that we're supporting him.
Yep.
It's really sad when you're apart from your friends and things happen to them and you can't like be there for them.
Yeah.
Okay. Marjorie Taylor Greene.
And Space Daddy Elon.
What? What do you mean?
Space Daddy Elon.
Okay, I have to hear this.
No, it's just a funny name for him. Space Daddy.
Oh,
Because he's trying to go to space.
oh my gosh. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I am proud of myself.
Oh, did you happen to watch? I know what's the answer. Did you happen to watch Spirited this
Nope.
Christmas?
Nope.
Okay, so Apple TV Plus.
I would explain it. I don't have anything Apple.
I've been flirting with getting it for years because you know how it is. Like you're sitting around, you see something like this new movie or series is coming out. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing! But it's on the streaming service. Oh, forget it. I'll never see it.
I've never felt that way.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Something is wrong with you. Something is terribly wrong. But at any rate,
This episode of What Whiskey Has Not Seen.
we should do that. We
That's
should
a
do
great.
that. And then we'll do what whiskey's not listened to, and what Frosty has not eaten, because I'm really picky. Oh, I was thinking of something inappropriate we could just add, but it would be cruel and awful. I'll say it anyway. Who Frosty has not slept with?
It's short list.
Oh wait, no. Who? No. I was gonna say actually it is a very, very long list, but there was someone you and I both know that would have a very long list. Quote in the high 50s.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's not go there.
let's not.
Okay, so anyway, Spirited came out. It is a Christmas movie all about the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. and how they get together every year and they work in a department in the afterlife. They pick one person, and all year long they research them, and then come Christmas they haunt them into being a better person.
That's kind of clever.
Isn't it? And what's weird is that it was Will Ferrell.
Oh, no way.
The whole thing was a musical, right? Like 5 seconds in.
Oh, wow.
Like 5 seconds in, a tour guide is leading new dead people through the department. Someone goes, "Why are they singing?" "Because it's a musical." "What is this? The afterlife."
That would explain a lot of things.
Wouldn't it? Like one of the ghosts says, "Yes, I suspected as much."
Speaking of the ghost of Christmas past, present, and future, though, did you notice that, like, the Muppets Christmas Carol was, like, everywhere this year?
Yes, I did notice that. Mostly because after all of these years, again, turning to the computer,
Tap, tap, tip, tap, tap, tip, tip, tap, 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 tap.
what did we say about vamping? That it's wrong, just plain wrong. That in 1992, when the Muppets Christmas Carol came out in theaters, yes, folks, there's such a thing as a theater release. Not everything goes to streaming.
Most things still go to the theater, Frosty.
Yeah, you say that, but so many things just don't, and it's kind of weird and sad. Anyway, there was a song that was cut from it.
Okay.
Yep, a very poignant song all about love, which was between Scrooge and his past love interest called "The Love Is Gone." And it would have extended the movie by 4 minutes, so they cut it out.
Good.
No, not good.
Not good?
It was beautiful. And, it's been the bane of so many people's existence because there it is on the extra features on the DVDs. But after all these years, they're re-releasing the movie, and it's going to have the song in it.
Oh, cool.
4 additional minutes. That's why. That's why it's everywhere. Like, there's a controversial song. And I can just tell by your face that this was keeping you up all night.
No.
That you totally knew about this.
I did not know about this at all.
You know what I saw everywhere?
What did you see everywhere?
The Grinch.
Grinch.
When I'm driving around delivering packages to people, that was like the number one decoration I saw.
Huh.
It was weird. I don't know why. But it was, the old Boris Karloff animated Grinch. There were cardboard cutouts, and he was hanging from trees, and he was creeping up steps, and there was Max next to him. Just a lot of Grinches and a lot of Grinch-related decorations.
My favorite decoration was the stone hippo that had a Santa hat on it.
That sounds adorable.
It was adorable. Just a big stone hippo in someone's yard. And they dressed it up. They dressed it up as a witch for Halloween and with a Santa hat for Christmas.
That's great.
I know, right?
This one house that I was driving past for Halloween, they had lawn flamingos, but they painted the bodies black, put some cotton balls around the neck, and painted the beak bright orange. They made them buzzards. Genius!
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we've really failed, but I just want to briefly talk about what's going on overseas, the transition of power, but what's going on in the Russia situation, what's going on in England. Oh wait, that reminds me. I finally saw Lightyear.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You sound disappointed.
How do I put this? It was there.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Okay, what saved it from being a complete disaster? 2 things. One, once again, like in every movie, the side character steals the entire movie.
Okay.
This was Socks,
with the fluffy cat.
tiny therapy cat, which had the best one-liners and was the Deus Ex freaking machina. Like, everything is going wrong. Socks, save us. The scene is failing. Socks, say something. Okay. And 2 was that Buzz Lightyear's character kept saying dialogue that traced all the way back to the original movies. I mean, the movie actually started with a title card saying, in 1995, the Buzz Lightyear movie came out, which Andy watched, which inspired the toy lines and helped him get Buzz. This is that movie. And I'm like, no, it's not.
No.
There are space lesbians and really sophisticated cats and a contrived, complicated...
If it was the movie that Andy had watched, Socks the cat would have been
The toy.
With the toy.
Right.
Yeah.
You can tell that the creators of Lightyear were really hoping that this was going to take off like wildfire. No, light up like wildfire. You don't take off as a fire. That's crazy. You take off like a rocket, like Buzz. Anyway, they were probably hoping that a lot of people would be like buying the Sock's pet.
Yeah.
As a robot, but you know, he was, you know, walking around. There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere. Is oxygen breathable on this planet? And he would just say things and like, oh, I remember that line.
I remember that line.
Yeah, but it was not the best movie. There was a lot of plot holes that you could drive a Mack truck through.
Ooh.
Yeah. And Buzz had a freaking failure complex on him. And like I said, the space lesbians. Nothing wrong with space lesbians at all.
No.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that at all.
Everybody loves lesbians.
I think the lesbians do themselves.
Yeah.
There we go. But it's just, you know, it was a very obvious, we are moving this movie in the direction of inclusion. So that would not have been in the 1995 movie.
No.
But I liked it now, and I really liked the direction they took it in. And yes, there was Taika Waititi and all of his Waititiness.
Love him or hate him. He is what he is.
Oh my gosh, did you happen to suffer through his terrible vodka commercials?
No?
He made Daniel Craig dance.
Oh.
I know.
Oh.
I know.
Oh.
Still haunted.
Sorry to keep you boys waiting. Here's your food.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks so much.
Can I get you anything else, or are you all set?
We're all set, I think. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Hey, Whiskey?
Yeah, Frosty?
Is it just me or is the food bad?
No, it's not just you. This burger's not too great either.
How's everything, boys?
Oh, wonderful.
The food's great.
Great. I'll be back to check on you in a bit.
Terrible food.
You know what, though, Frosty?
What's that?
It'd make a great location for a restaurant.
Is this empty?
I think there's one more.
I shouldn't. You should have that.
No, it's yours. Go for it. I've had so many. Go for it.
Just want to get it off the table for nothing else. And get to that delicious salt.
Salt. You're made of salt.
Ellen DeGeneres once did this comedy segment. Like, everyone freaking hates airline stewardesses. It's because they have the power. They have the peanuts.
It's true.
You see them coming, and they're like, oh my gosh, put your tray down. Quick, put your tray down. They give you the bag, and you're like,
I've literally never had airline peanuts.
these are good, aren't they? You can't get them on the ground. Someone on the ground comes up to you with a bag of 6 peanuts. Like, no, get that away from me. Up in the air, like, these are good.
I've never had airline peanuts.
That's because you're probably, you're probably not gluten-free.
Well, they're peanuts. They are gluten-free by nature.
Okay.
No. I've been on the international flights, so they actually feed you, like, proper dinners and stuff.
You didn't do a lot of flying in the country?
No.
Okay. Yeah, we did a lot of flying in the country, so I'm sorry, but I don't think we talked about a lot that was topical this time.
No.
I think this might be a sign it's not working.
No. All according to plan.
You know that Robert and the rest of the guys are really mad at you? They are, like, sore mad. You owe them a massive apology for what you pulled with the Flux game. Like, I had to talk Robert out of, like, essentially mugging you in the parking lot.
I'm crying.
We would have known it was him.
I'm crying.
I'm glad you find this funny.
I do find it funny.
All of them are at home crying their eyes out right now. Sobbing tears, real tears, tears of agony. No, I mean, but they are sore about this, and you really should apologize to them. I got a stack of new board games.
Ooh, fun.
For Christmas. We are going to have to play through them, and you're going to behave a lot freaking better than you did last time.
Okay.
And you gave me an escape room.
I did give you an escape room. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, we're going to have to assemble the crew and try as hard as we can.
Yeah.
Or, I'll just give that to you guys, and I'll sneak off into the next room and try out my new sleep sack.
Well, hey-o. On that
Keep
note.
going, guys. I believe in you. Take as long as you need. Oh, this feels good. Hurry up. I mean, don't hurry up. Take your time. Leave no stone unturned.
And on that note, I think we're going to be closing out the episode. Good night, everybody.
Oh, it's great to be back. We've missed you all, and welcome to 2023. I am your friend Frosty.
And I'm your traumatized bartender, Mike Whiskey.
And as always,
Have a cold one on us.
That traumatized you?
Yes.
The thing you started this episode out with? I call this revenge. Job is done.
This podcast was recorded at and produced by Cape Media Center on Cape Cod, Massachusetts by podcasting duo Mike Whiskey and your friend Frosty. All music and sound credits go to soundstripe.com. Special thanks to Jamie Horton, Emily Tulloch, Gabrielle Rawson. For more information on Bourbon on Ice, visit our social media page at twitter.com/whiskeyfrosty. For more information on Cape Media Center, visit capemedia.org. For more listening options and a variety of podcasting entertainment, visit our hosts at buzzsprout.com and capemediacenter.org.